Good morning, students.
Good morning, ma'am.
Today we are going to discuss the topic visual pathway.
Okay, ma'am.
Tell me an introduction about visual pathway.
Visual pathway or optic pathway is the nervous pathway that transmits impulses from retina visual center and cerebral cortex.
Okay, what about visual receptors? Lily. Rods and cones which are present in the retina of eye form the visual receptors. Fibers from the visual receptors synapse with dendrites of bipolar cells of nuclear layer of the retina. Good, there are 3 orders of neurons, and which are they? Samuel.
First-order neurons, second-order neurons, and third-order neurons, ma'am.
Explain the first one.
First-order neurons are bipolar cells in the retina. Axons from THR bipolar cells synapse with dendrites of ganglionic cells.
What about the second one? Lily. Second-order neurons are the ganglionic cells in ganglionic cell layer of retina. Axons of the ganglionic cells form optic nerve. Optic nerve leaves the eye and terminates in lateral geniculate body. Okay, then the third-order neurons. Third-order neurons are in the lateral geniculate body. Fibers arising from here reach the visual cortex. Very good. What are the course of visual pathway? Samuel.
Visual pathway consists of 6 components, and they are optic nerve, optic chasma, optic tract, lateral geniculate body, optic radiation, and visual cortex.
Good. Explain optic nerve.
Optic nerve is formed by the axons of ganglionic cells. It leaves the eye through optic disc. The fibers from temporal part of retina are in lateral part of the nerve and carry the impulses from nasal half of visual field of same eye.
Okay then.
The fibers from nasal part of retina are in medial part of the nerve and carry the impulses from temporal half of visual field of same eye.
What is optic chasma? Lily. Medial fibers of each optic nerve cross the midnile and join the uncrossed lateral fibers of opposite side to form the optic tract. This area of crossing of the optic nerve fibers is called optic chasma. Good. What about the optic tract? Samuel.
Optic tract is formed by uncrossed fibers of optic nerve on the same side and crossed fibers of optic nerve from the opposite side. All the fibers of optic tract run backward, outward, and towards the cerebral peduncle.
Okay, next explain lateral geniculate body. Lily. Majority of the fibers of optic tract terminate in lateral geniculate body, which forms the subcortical center for visual sensation. From here, the geniculocalcarine tract arises. This tract is the last relay of visual pathway. Good. What about optic radiation? Samuel.
Fibers from lateral geniculate body pass through internal lateral geniculate body and visual cortex are also called geniculocalcarine fibers. Optic radiation ends in visual cortex.
Okay, then finally explain about visual cortex. Lily. Primary cortical center for vision is called visual cortex, which is located on the medial surface of occipital lobe. Okay students, today's discussion is over. Thank you. Thank you, ma'am.